Hey guys, welcome to another draw with me at Studio of Joe. Great to have you all here. Today we are drawing some kind of a bunny rabbit. It's like a smiley face with a rabbit's balaclava hat mask situation. Look, I just draw whatever is in my head and then I hope for the best, which I also apply to every other part of my life. I've been quite fixated with smiley faces at the moment. I'm unsure why, but also I think it doesn't need to go too deep. I think it's just because they're super cool and cute at the same time. Question mark. Um, but yeah. So I've been using Procreate for the last like 6 years, and it has been a game changer for me because it is super accessible. I have a 4-year-old, so it does make things so much easier because just whipping out a painting next to her or a drawing or something like that when she was a lot younger was, it would just be a collaborative piece suddenly without my knowledge or without my consent. Um, but Procreate is fantastic because whatever crazy stuff I have going on in my brain, I can just be like, okay, quick, get it out. And then I can just make it. Which, yes, you can, pen and paper. Let's not take away the fact that that is the OG. It feels really good when you get that pen on that paper or those pencils and you can feel the texture underneath it. I get it. I get the vibe. I love it. But there are so many cool things you can do with Procreate. With my illustrations, I love doing shading and shadowing. I do get it wrong sometimes in regards to direction. Because girl, who's got time to understand directions of light and shadows and stuff? And I can be wrong because, I got my good looks. That's I'm just relying on it at this point. But I do love using the spray paint um, brush in Procreate for some of my shadowing because it does add that texture to it that just it just adds a little something, a little sparkle, a little something special. Now, I do switch between a medium spray paint brush as well as the dry ink brush and a technical brush. They are my favorites at the moment. Um, I'm sure that that will change because people be changing. And then I like to come in with some highlights as well. And I toss up between having them semi-transparent or having them like just bold white lines. And as you can see while I'm drawing, i I'm trying to figure out whereabouts I should be doing it. So you'll see me actually take some away or add to or change direction. But that's what this is all about, creating art. It is about just experimenting and I guess slowly and in a playful way understanding all of the fundamentals, every single element of it, which is super duper fun. Really loving these bright colors at the moment. Um, as you can see here, I am adding some hair to my rabbit face person thing, but then have realized that I need to add it as a layer because I do love to keep my layers. I don't like to combine all of them until I have made my masterpiece or a solid piece, I guess, if I'm going to add it to something else. Because then if I want to go back and change something, I know exactly where it is. Although I do have this really bad habit of not naming my layers, so I just got to do it by my, my eyesight and the visuals and just hope to God that it works out. So at the moment I am adding a little bit of hair texture to my rabbit smiley face person thing. I should really come up with a name for it. If you have a name, please pop it in the comments below. That'd be awesome. I do this a lot with my drawings. I like to add hair to like legs and arms and like wherever they sit on the body. Because like who has time to be so clean shaven all the time? I don't. I definitely don't. Like as I'm talking to you right now, I could like I could plait my leg hairs. Like that is how thick they are. Um, but anywho, just to add so much to this that really doesn't need to be said. But then after I have finished all my layers, I then copy canvas and paste it again. And then that way I can crop it, make it bigger, make it smaller, whatever I want to do. And here is the end result, my pals.